Welcome back to the 9th Gym program, and today we're doing another episode of TCG Tuesday, and just like last week, I promised to bring back ADP, but this time with Galarian Moltres V as a, alternate attacker, and yeah, it's a much better build. It's much more updated, and I think it's a lot better. So let's go ahead and talk about the deck real quick, and then let's get into some games. So first off, ADP. It's still going to be this guy. You're still going to set up, a metal and a water energy, and then attack with Altered Creation to allow you to take extra prize card every single time you take a knockout for the rest of the game. The only difference is now instead of just attacking with Zacian, and, ADP once maybe, we also now have this guy to attack with. And because of its ability allowing it to equip a, darkness energy from the graveyard to it, once per turn or discard pile, Yu-Gi-Oh! You have a simple attacker. It's a very easy way of attacking every turn, because once they take out your Zacian, which a lot of the time happens in an OHKO, you have a very reliable attacker to come back with. Now you also have Galarian Zapdos V, which can sometimes attack for just one attachment of Aurora energy, so that's another really good attacker as well. And other than that, we just have like support. I mean, Aegis/V here, he attacks through things like Zacian and Decidueye, stuff like that, so that's good. Other than that, it's just support stuff. We have this as a way to get these to the graveyard. We also have Aurora energy. We also have the quick ball. We also have Dedenne, discarding. That's what we want to do. We gotta discard these energies to the graveyard so that we can do that discard pile. We have to discard those so that we can use the Moltres over and over again. We have to discard these to the graveyard so that we can use these over and over again on Zacian, and it works pretty well. So that's about it for the deck profile, deck overview. Let's go ahead and play some games. All right, so we're in it, and my opponent may have just revealed their entire deck there with that deck box. We'll see. Heads, might as well. We're trying to see that Arceus, man. We're playing an Arceus deck. We should be getting an Arceus as the heads tail flip coin flip. Can I talk? Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this deck a little bit. So here going second is actually really not the worst ever. Obviously we want to go first, but being able to attack first could be good. It's a pretty solid hand. We do have research, we have Aurora energy, we have ways of setting up so that we can attack with this next turn, which is pretty good. We are playing triple energy switch so we can Metal Saucer this to it and then switch that over. So that's what we're hoping to do. My opponent did not have a crazy play, so that's pretty good for me. Let's go ahead and Aurora energy here. We'll go ahead and pitch this so that we can get that going. This does do 30 damage as well. I didn't know it did 30 damage, or is that this? Oh, okay, it's this. I was like, what? I thought Rainbow energy used to do that. Anyway, this deck does run into some, consistency issues sometimes. We only play 3 Saucer, and we pitched 1 there, so it's pretty unlikely we're going to actually be able to attack this turn. We do have Dire Wings, which is good, Dire Flame Wings, going right off the bat. We could Viridian Force. I don't really care to. We'll definitely put it up here, and losing an energy switch is going to be rough here as well. But we'll see what we can do. We'll go ahead and Air Balloon. I guess put the Air Balloon here is probably better. We'll go for a Crobat and see if we can, see some more cards. If we can get to a Metal Energy, which we did actually, so we're attacking this turn, which is pretty incredible. I like to see that. Let's go ahead and... Oh wait, I still need a Metal Saucer. Why did I think I had a Metal Saucer? I'm an idiot. We might not attack this turn. We'll see how it goes. We'll go ahead and put down this Dedenne. I don't think I want to put up multiple guys. Is this weak to darkness? It is. Maybe we'll put down 2. Oh, we'll see how it goes. This might bite me in the butt, but we'll see how it goes. Dedenne. Okay, we're discarding. We need to see a Metal Saucer and an Energy Switch. Pretty unlikely off of that, and we did not get it, so that's okay. We're not going to be able to attack this turn. That's fine. We will get another Darkness Energy in here, which is good. I don't really know what this thing does. I've never played against it. Put 3 damage counters. It deals with damage counters, so we don't really need Mew that badly. I guess let's get an Eldegoss for next turn. That could be good, but actually I don't really want that. We'll just get a Zacian. If he takes the knockout, he's probably not taking a knockout. So we're just going to get a Zacian. He's probably not taking the knockout. And we're just going to go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and Intrepid Sword, get ourselves 3 new cards. We did get the energy switch, but next turn we won't really need anything other than just an attachment. And we have Viridian Forest, so even if they Marnie me, I'm most likely to get it. I guess they could replace it and then Marnie me and I could brick. But I think we're attacking next turn, which I would say is a pretty good thing to do. I could have Dire Wing flamed here as well, but I just wanted to just put them all onto this one. That was probably a bad idea. He gets ahead on the Crushing Hammer, so now we will need to energy switch, which is kind of unfortunate because we don't have any energy that is relevant for the ADP. So that's a really, really unfortunate heads on the Crushing Hammer by my opponent. But that's this format. You will run into Crushing Hammer a lot of the time. Does this thing have a VMAX? I don't know, to be honest. 2 fossils. What is my opponent's deck? I'm really curious on what it is. They're going to Intrepid Sword again, so we still don't really get to see what they're doing. But okay, we will continue playing. So we have this, which is good. We don't have a Metal Saucer, and we're going to lose our energy switch, which is very unfortunate, by the way. We'll go ahead and send another one of these guys packing. I don't think I care to search anything here. Boss is not going to be that great for us this turn. We will hopefully see an energy switch off of this, but I guess we might not. If I can get this with an air balloon to here, I could have just attached here and then air balloon to here. We don't have an air balloon, so we would have to draw a switch. So let's just hope for Metal Saucer and energy switch. 2 2-ofs in a 30-card deck. We're only going to draw 5 cards. Yikes. Not looking like a good one for me there. We do see the Metal Saucer, which is a good step, but not everything that we need. So it's going to be another whiff turn. Yikes. Not what we want to see. I wouldn't mind quick balling. I don't know if I'm going to need this Mew, though. So we're just going to Intrepid Sword. It's bad. Really bad for me. We did draw a Skyla, which will get us the pieces that we need next turn. Guaranteed. Like, even if he Crushing Hammers, we're doing it. Actually, I don't even know if I can say guaranteed. Whenever your opponent attaches an energy, they take 2 damage. Okay, cool. So you're... Wow, this is a lame deck. This is a very lame deck. Okay, so we're playing against Stall that kills you with the thing. Alright, fair enough. So every energy attachment that you do, we take damage. A bit of a yikes, to be honest. No more... Not very many steel energies left on my deck. We might not even be able to attack with ADP this turn. We have an energy spinner in the deck, but it might be prized. So let's go ahead and quick ball just to see. I know for a fact I don't need the Mew now. Let's see. What is there an energy spinner in the deck? It's prized. That's really unfortunate, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's super unfortunate here. Let's see. What do I want? Well, we will definitely be thinning the deck a little bit here. We'll get a Dedenne. Just thin the deck out a little bit. And let's go ahead and pitch this. Get ourselves a Steel Energy. I'm insane because I had Viridian Force literally on the field. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, we take a lot of damage, but I mean, does that even matter? With Dire Wing Flames, we don't even take damage from that. Quick Ball to thin the deck. Do we need that? Skyla. I'll take a switch, I think. Maybe an energy switch is what we'll need next turn. Okay, we'll get an energy switch. I think that's what we want here. Just so that we can attack with this guaranteed next turn because we're going to lose an energy because of Rugged Helmet. This is a cool idea in theory, but it doesn't really seem like it's going to be doing it for my opponent unless they really get the ball rolling now. 60 damage plus 3 damage counters on your opponent's guys in any way they want. I really needed to take a knockout this turn, but I mean, my deck kind of was a little lackluster in the first 2 turns. Well, actually, it was really good, but my opponent had the hammer, which was unfortunate. I will go ahead and energy switch, pop that off. We'll get the last water energy. I'm not really too worried. We'll take a lot of damage here. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but it's still not enough to where they will knock us out with a thing. I do need to boss this turn, so that's a little unfortunate because there's nothing that I can take the knockout on with the Arceus. So I kind of want to switch to the Moltres to take the knockout because I need to knock out this. All right, we're gonna bring this guy out. Boom, goodbye energy. It's fine, you did your job, and we're just gonna kill you. I guess we'll Dire Wing Flames, Dire Flame Wings, just in case, and then we'll Aurora Burn. Bop. He's dead. Take the knockout, take 3 prizes here. And I don't see a way my opponent's going to take the win here. I mean, maybe they'll pull something out last minute, take a knockout here, here, and here. Good luck. But yeah, it's a cool deck in theory with, you know, really making your opponent, you know, really denying your opponent of energy. But yeah, Moltres is a very, very strong contender against that. And it just doesn't seem like my opponent has any way of getting around that. So yeah, it's too slow. You know, it's it didn't do enough ticks to the big guys. It just didn't do enough. It was a really cool deck, though. A really cool idea for the deck. Anyway, let's play another game. And we'll end it off with another, you know, 1 or 2 pack opening, of course. Play 1 or 2 more games. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're in it again. Are they telegraphing what deck they're playing with the water? Maybe so. Let's go with Tails this time. Tails never fails, right? Except for this time. I'm very unlucky on coin flip. I very seldom get coin flips or high rolls with dice. Very seldom. It's okay. Alright, we'll open up with Mew. Hopefully it is on the Ice Calyrex. That would allow this Mew to really get anything out of this if it's a water type. But it could just be a random deck box. You never know. It is a Sobble, which could mean, you know, for one of 3 decks most likely, and it's the Rowlet deck. So this is Decidueye. So what Decidueye does is it says your opponent's Vs and VMAX Pokemon do nothing, which is funny because that's my entire deck, literally the entire deck. So we have to play kind of weirdly. We will be getting Aegislash right off the bat, so let's get rid of this boss's order because that's not really what we're looking for. I need an Aegislash. We don't need it right off the bat because we do want to attack with ADP first. So I think we'll be getting an ADP. I'll take that ADP, yes sir. We'll go ahead and put this Viridian Forest down, and I'll probably draw a Dark Energy. So we're just going to go ahead and research this hand away. Hopefully I'll draw a Dark Energy so that forest cannot go in vain, and it does. So we're going to go ahead and pitch that Dark Energy. We're going to get a Water Energy if we don't already have one. Yes, we will get a Water Energy here. Pop this right here. Put this guy down. We'll put a Zacian down as well. We'll ball, get rid of the ADP, get ourselves a Dedenne, draw a whole new hand, brand new hand. Is there anything our Tool Scrapper can do? No, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and get this Dedenne, pop him down, and get a new hand. Hopefully we can get some good stuff here. We did get the Aegislash, which is something we're looking for. Cherish Ball, we'll get another Dedenne for next turn potentially. And no attack this turn, but that's okay. We will go ahead and Dire Flame Wings, get ourselves another energy on board. A couple energies is pretty good. And we'll go ahead and Intrepid Sword. I think that makes the most sense to do here. We do have a 1 attachment, which is good. We're going to have to, you know, play around with his Sobbles and Inteleons. We'll have to boss them out and take the knockouts on those if we want to attack with Zacian or the Moltres. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so he has Rare Candy right off the bat. Oh, going for the Inteleon right off the bat, which is something that's, I think, is a little interesting. But his hand was brick, so he's going for the Shady Dealings, which is cool. You don't see this very much. I mean, you see it, you know, 1 or 2 in a deck, probably 1. It's usually only 1 of this guy, 2 or 3 of the other one. All right, so I think that's enough for his Rowlet to attack. Maybe it needs 3 energy. We'll see right now. No, it needs 2. So it does 90 and then 20. So Scoop Up Nets the guy back. Probably puts back down the Sobble. Yeah, he does. Okay, so yeah, we are... It's a little unfortunate I wasn't able to attack last turn, but with the Viridian Forest up, we're probably attacking this next turn, which is something that's, I think, is good. We also drew an Energy Spinner anyway, so we have the necessary pieces, which is good. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and take the knockout on this, which is unfortunate. Probably not going to matter too much, but it could. It definitely could. All right, let's draw a card. Let's go ahead and pitch this so that we can Dire Flame Wings it as well. Get the Steel Energy I need, and go ahead and put that there. We'll Energy Spinner to Thin, I think. I think that makes sense. Dire Flame Wings here, and we'll Energy Spinner. Get ourselves a Steel Energy. Did I? I didn't, so we'll Marnie. Yeah, that's fine with me. We'll Marnie, and then Altered Creation, and that makes sense. So this guy, no V or GX, and that includes VMAX, but we don't play any VMAX anyway. So yeah, it's a bad matchup for sure, but good thing we're playing the Aegislash, and you know, we're playing all the necessary pieces to play around it. So we'll Altered Creation, boom. Now we only need to take 3 knockouts instead of 6. Pretty fair, right? Let's see if we bricked him off the Marnie. The deck doesn't brick too frequently. Tool Jammer, what does that do? Oh, okay. None of our tools work. Fair enough. He martins me 5 to 4, which is kind of unfortunate. We do lose that research, which was going to give us the play next turn. Fortunately, we did get boss orders, so we will just be boss ordering, you know, his Sobble and taking a knockout that way, which is pretty fun. My opponent's probably thinking, oh, if I only put down 2 Sobbles, then I win the game, but we do have Aegis Slash. So you got to be careful of the Aegis Slash if you're playing that deck. Pokemon Communication, he's going to get himself a Drizzile and play the game, or try to play the game, or a Decidueye, get a second Decidueye up if he has Rare Candy already. See, might just attack. We'll have to save all of our Metal Saucers for the Aegis Slash so that we can attack with it. We do know that it's in the deck, so that's very good. Search a Marnie for next turn. He just wants to be prepared. His last card in the hand is Marnie, so there's no... Wait, what? He searched a Marnie. I could have sworn he just searched a Marnie. Am I insane? I'm insane. Who cares? 90, 20, 20. His damage is pretty much just P damage, right? He's not going to be taking, you know, or he's not going to be doing a lot of damage. Okay, Mawile, you're not going to be seeing any play this game. We just don't need you, period, bud. I do love you, bud, but we don't need you. Okay, let's get a Dark Energy to attach for this, because that's what we want. And I think we'll just boss order. I do want to Skyla. All right, we're going to Skyla, and we're going to get the Quick Ball, and then we're going to get ourselves the Aegis Slash, because that is the most important player here in this game. Aegis Slash, bring him out, get him out here, put him down, and we're just going to go ahead and Ultimate Ray. Oh, I'm an idiot. I needed to switch him out this turn. Yikes, that's pretty bad for me, but it's all good. We will set up this guy. He only needs 2 steel, so we're just going to set him right up. And that's pretty good of a position for us. You know, he has to attack a lot more times to take any knockouts here. He will likely like boss order this out and get 90 up, which is a good bit of damage. I don't know what Big Parasol does either. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all your Pokemon. Wait, does that mean this is not affected? If that's the case, then yikes. We'll see how this goes. We will go ahead and take this guy out and just take him out here. Thin the deck. We don't even have anything. And we'll go ahead and Ultimate Ray. Just take out the Drizzile, get ourselves 2 prizes here, and no energy left in my deck to do anything with. So I did misplay last turn. I was thinking ahead. I was thinking too far ahead, setting up the Aegis Slash instead of just taking a prize that turn. So it's a little unfortunate. Big Parasol, I can't imagine Big Parasol gets through Aegis Slash. But if it does, then yikes. And we already gave up our Tool Scrapper, so I will be losing the game if that's the case. We'll see how it goes, I guess. But yeah, we'll get this guy and we'll switch. We'll just switch. Treat into him. And if the Big Parasol blocks this, then I lose the game. And there's nothing else to be said about that. But it doesn't, so we are taking the knockout. And next turn we should win. Should just win. 2 prizes here. And there's no way for him to do the necessary amount of damage to the Aegis Slash, so he's just going to attack, and then I'm going to take the win next turn. He does take out the ADP, which gives him, you know, all the way back to 2 prizes, which would put him in the game because, you know, the next turn, the following turn, he could attack. It would take 2 turns when I win next turn. So the Aegis Slash really just showed off its, you know, its necessariness. Is that a word? I don't think it's a word. Let's see, what are we, 20 minutes in? All right, I have time for another game. We'll play another game. Maybe I'll lose and that would suck, and then I'd be like, oh, I should have just stopped it last game. But oh well, we'll see how it goes. We'll go ahead and play one more game. If it's a really long one, then I'll probably just end the video. But I had my leg like propped up on my other leg for like the last half hour, and now like in one part it's sore. It's like tender. Kind of sucks. All right. Let's see if his deck box telegraphs. Do you like that one, guys? It's been pretty true every time so far. If it's Reshizard, if he's playing Fire Box or something, even as a fire Pokemon as his coin. I guess this is water too, so I don't know. I won the coin flip, so we will be going first, which is good. All right, let's see. Wow, none of that's a good thing to start with. That's pretty awful as a starter, but it's okay. Yikes. It's not what we wanted to start with. Okay, so it is like a Firebox. Between turns, deal 10... Okay, so it's a Welder Box. We'll go ahead and put this down, and we'll save it, and we'll just put this here and plop down Dedenne. Get ourselves a new hand, pitch our Darkness Energy, which is good. Get this guy down, which is good. This guy, actually, we'll keep Zacian away. We'll just attack with the other guy this game, which I think is a good option. Quick Ball, I do play 2 though, so, you know, it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and Quick Ball that guy away. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, and we'll get our bird up and going. And that's gonna be what we do this turn. We'll go ahead and put this guy here, and we'll Dire Flame Wings. Boom. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, hopefully we don't need this Mew. hopefully, please don't need the Mew. Okay, and we'll get this, and I want to switch, but I don't want to. It's fine. Switch to this guy. I don't want it to. I don't want to, you know, get knocked out by some dumb welder thing next turn. Which, you know, that's what the deck does. It's welder. Probably is welder. Big Charm, this. Okay, so it's Arcanine. So, I've seen this deck before. So it's like Arcanine, Fire Scarf, whatever the thing is, Flaming Scarf. He does, of course, just have regular Firebox things. So he would have just attacked with the Heat Ran and taken the knockout on the Eldegoss, most likely. So I'm glad, that is if he has Welder. And a switch card, but he's just gonna go for the regular Volcanion stuff, so we could have left the Eldegoss up, but we're not taking damage regardless, so it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna put this down next turn and then attack, and I think that's it because we probably will be bricked. I get one additional card, so it probably isn't happening. Like, to be honest, hopefully we, you know, if we do draw not a supporter or a draw card, you know, or any ball that gets us to Dedenne or anything, hopefully we draw a Darkness Energy or like an Energy Spinner or something, so we can pitch another another Dark Energy. We gotta research, so that's what we wanted to see. We'll go ahead and Tool Scrapper, hit his Big Charm, get it out of here, and we'll research. It was a pretty good top deck. My opponent doesn't know it was a top deck, you know. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll get this last Cherish Ball out of the deck because it does literally nothing now. Energy Spinner, do I care about that? Yes, we will Energy Spinner, get ourselves a Darkness Energy, and then we'll Viridian Forest that Darkness Energy away for a Steel Energy, actually another Darkness Energy, because we're just going to be playing with the Moltres this game. And we'll go ahead and Dire Flame Wings, boop. And I kind of wanted to Dedenne. We already have everything set up, so I don't really need to Dedenne. I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to Altered Creation. It's fine with this big hand. If my opponent Marnies me, you know, it is what it is. Putting down the Dedenne wouldn't really help if we got Marnied anyway, because I would probably end on a fairly big hand. So it doesn't even really matter. We are in a pretty good position now, though, with the ADP setup. He does Marnie us, actually, which is kind of unfortunate because we do have the next turn set up entirely. Energy and Research. But we drew an Energy. We already have Viridian Forest up, so it doesn't really matter. Buff Padding gives it an additional plus 50? Okay, 190. That's very annoying because this hits 180. But it doesn't matter. He left his guy out, so we are going to go ahead and bop, do that. And that's it. That's it. That's everything, mate. We're going to go ahead and hit him with the Ultimate Ray. Set up everything. I could put this guy down. It doesn't really do anything. We're not going to be able to attack with it this game anyway. Yeah, so we'll just Ultimate Ray. Bop that guy. We'll get 2 knockouts, or 2 prizes, rather. Put this here and this here. So we'll put the Darkness here, of course, and we'll put this on this guy, just so we have free retreat in case he kills our Eldegoss and kills our Pivoter. But my opponent's likely just going to knock out the ADP this turn, and then we'll hit him with a return knockout with the Galarian Moltres, and then if they hit a return knockout, then might be a little bad. We do need to see our second Moltres very, very soon, please. Like, we need it next turn, but yeah, my opponent needs to, you know, Welder. He does have a Welder. Take the knockout. Okay. He needs to see a manual for the actual knockout this turn. And if he doesn't take the knockout this turn, then we'll boss something else, kill it, and then the next turn take you know, the meaningful knockout. This is 140. If he doesn't put down another buff padding, we'll just take that knockout. We'll just boss it and kill it. He Grand Flames, so he can't do that. So yeah, this should just be a dubski. I don't think there's anything that my opponent can do to win the game. So we'll just boss this guy and kill it. I think that's what we'll do. I don't think I need any of this stuff, so we're just going to deck thin a little. And I think that's it. Yep. We're just gonna Ultimate Ray. No, we need a Boss Order. Sir, you need to Boss Order. Boss Order that guy out, and we'll take the knockout with Ultimate Ray. Bop. There's no energy left in the game. There's no energy left in my deck, so we will be taking this knockout, and then next turn we'll be able to kill anything in his entire deck with Moltres. And seeing the Moltres now does give us just enough time to where if he takes the knockout, we'll go ahead and put this energy on here, and then the next turn energy on him again, and then Dire Flame Wings will be set up again. And yeah, there's no way for me to lose this game. He could boss kill this and then require me to draw a boss to take the knockout the next turn. And if he does that, I do have a rebuttal of using this guy because that's only 5 prizes. And so yeah, we should be fine. I think there's no way for me to lose this game at this point. But yeah, it's a cool deck. It's a very cool concept for the deck. But once again, you know, playing ADP, I mean, this Pokemon's a cheat code. What do you want me to say? It literally is a cheat code. It says everything just gives you 1 more prize. It's pretty dumb, but oh well. Yeah, it's only in the game for like 2 more months. So, you know, if you hate this guy, you want to play your baby decks with, level 1 or, non-GX, non-V guys, just wait 2 months. Play a big man deck until then, you know? That's how it is. All right. At this point, you know, my opponent's playing, I guess, like, have hope if you want, man. It's fine. I don't believe in quits, you know? It's not over until you lose. That is true. But, yeah, he kills this guy, and then we just bring out the Moltres and take the knockout. So, give me the satisfaction of winning. Bop. And that is game. All right, that was fun. I'm glad we did get to play the last game because that was a cool deck. We did play against a lot of, oddball decks today. Less played than, decks like mine and, the other decks that we featured on the channel and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's all right. It's a fun deck and stuff like that. Comment down below. Question of the day. What's your favorite decks in this game? I got some decks. I'm almost out of decks. I'll play Dragapult next week probably. And yeah, I'm almost out of decks. So we'll see. I'll add some new decks to the roster medium soon. Definitely Ray. I'm very excited for that deck out of the next set. But, that's a month away still. So who knows? All right, anyway, that's going to be it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It makes a huge difference. It really does. If you're a TCG player and you stumbled upon this and you don't play VGC, watch my TCG Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, tune in. Tune in every Tuesday for TCG Tuesday. Anyway, that's it for the video. Have a great week. Goodbye.